Gold Parlay King Sports. What's happening, man? Coming off a 3-0 sweep yesterday on YouTube. Cash. 6-0 sweep with the clients yesterday. And we had a great day yesterday, man. If you tapped into my plays on YouTube, I cashed you out yesterday, man. I cashed you straight out. Now we coming back today. We're gonna keep this rolling, man. We coming back today. I put up a winner for today on my page, on my YouTube page. I'm coming back Thursday with NBA. I got you covered on NBA, man. I got you covered. Well, we had a big day yesterday. So those games yesterday, man, it was coming down to the wire, man. I ain't even gonna lie. The Cleveland State game, that was back and forth, man. Back and forth rumble yesterday, man. Back and forth rumble, but we pulled out the win. We got the win, but we had to sweat it out though, because it got real tight down the stretch. It's a it's a decent card today. You know what I'm saying? It's a decent card. I found some winners today, but it's a decent card, man. You go check out, what is it? Today's winner, MDE Shore on the money line. You can get them right now. They uh they plus 110 on the money line. That was my lock of the day right there. At first, it was a pick 'em. Like when I put in the play, it was a pick 'em. Now it's they getting plus money, plus 110. So a whole lot of people was betting on NC Central, and they're gonna lose. I've been watching this conference all year long, all year. Yeah, make sure you get that, and I'll give you another one too, since you tapped in with me. Florida A&M plus 9. That's another lock for you. Keep tapping into my page, man. I'm gonna keep giving you winners, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? I go deep in the playbook like I did yesterday to get these winners, man. I want everybody to cash out. If you tap into my plays, I want you to cash out, man. I want you to cash out. I want you to win today. Make sure you take them plays that I've dropped out there for you. You know, get you some winners under your belt today. March Madness is going down for March Madness, man. We less than 30 days from March Madness, man. That's when I can hit the big parlays when March Madness come. But I'm cool with a 16er every day. So I give out 16 parlays to my clients every day. I'm cool with six. I could go farther, but I'm cool with six though. Get these winners under your belt, man. Make sure you tap into my YouTube page on my community wall. I got winners up there for you. NBA will be back Thursday. Thursday for the NBA. I wish they would drop the lines today, but Vegas be slow, man. Vegas be slow in the motherfucker, man. Oh, they is up. Okay. They up. All right. I was about to say, like, man, y'all slow, man. Fuck, we gotta wait till goddamn Wednesday to get the spreads. They out now. All right. NBA spreads are out. Let me check this out. We got Denver and Cleveland, Boston and Indiana, Detroit and Orlando, New Orleans and Toronto, San Antonio at Dallas, Memphis at Philadelphia, OKC at Utah, Golden State at LA. And then we got Portland at Sacramento. All right, let me check this out. Let's see this. Right off the bat, I'm gonna give you on Thursday. I'm gonna put up a 3-team parlay. I'm gonna put a 3-team parlay up in the NBA. Right off the bat, we taking OKC +3. Philadelphia -4. The Memphis Grizzlies are the most overrated team in the NBA, man. The most overrated team in the NBA, man. And the reason why the Memphis Grizzlies they're overrated is because they real star ain't Ja Morant. He just Ja Morant is just the face of Memphis, the face of Memphis Grizzlies, but he ain't the star. The star on Memphis Grizzlies is Desmond Bain. He's the star. He's the star. Ja Morant, man, he got a lot of working to do on his game, man. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of working to do on his game. He don't have a consistent 3-point shot. He's still relying on going to the rack, dunking. He's still relying on that. And when the playoffs come, they gonna shut the lane down. And what Ja gonna do then? He ain't got a consistent jumper. Like all his points, if you just watch Ja Morant, just watch him, watch how he get his points. He get his points by fast breaks, fast breaks, dunks. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no consistent three. Like if you leave Ja Morant open at the three, 9 times out of 10, he gonna miss that motherfucker, man. He ain't got no consistent 3-point shot. He ain't got no consistent jumper. Like I said, if the lane closed off, he self-check. Ja Morant self-check if he can't go to the lane and dunk on you or get to the lane and get layups and all that stuff. You shut that down, then that's when you can shut down the Memphis Grizzlies. The star on the team is Desmond Bain. That's why I'm gonna get a Desmond Bain jersey because I don't want no goddamn Ja Morant jersey. He ain't the star. Did they put him on TV because he talked? You know what I'm saying? Ja Morant talks, so the media love that. They love it when NBA player are willing to talk to them. They love that shit. So by Memphis, Ja Morant doing all this talking and shit, that makes their value go all the way up. So when these spreads come out, they be overvalued. They be overvalued. But it's all good. We're gonna cash in off of it. We're gonna cash in off of it. And then the worst thing that he could have said, John Morant put a target on himself and the Memphis Grizzlies when he did that interview and he said he wasn't scared of nobody in the West. He should have never said that. Soon as he said that, look what happened. Kyrie in the West, Kevin Durant in the West, all this work that you got to go through, they in the West now. Since you said that on national TV, you want to be flying shit. Oh, I ain't scared of nobody in the West. And, okay, yeah. Now look what they done did to the West. Now you might not even get out the first round. You might not even get out the first round, man. They don't want to see no goddamn Memphis Grizzlies. Don't want to see no motherfucking Luca and Kyrie. You don't want to see that duo. I damn sure don't think y'all want to see Kevin Durant and motherfucking Devin Booker. John Morant, just keep talking, man. You keep talking, and these spreads keep jumping up. And me and my clients and anybody else that's tapped in with me on YouTube, hey, we're gonna keep getting paid, man. So we're gonna take OKC +3. I'm gonna take Philadelphia -4. Because they ain't got nobody that can stop Embiid from Memphis. Like Embiid should go for 40. Embiid should go for 40. So we're taking Philadelphia -4, OKC +3. I'm gonna post this up in here too, man. Cause I want everybody. I want you to win, man. When you come over here to Go Parlay King Sports, man, I want you to win, man. I want you to win. You know what I'm saying? These other people, they want you to lose. I want you to win and keep winning. All right, so we got OKC +3, Philadelphia -4. We're gonna take Toronto on the money line. They playing New Orleans. That's the 3-team parlay for Thursday in the NBA. OKC +3, Philadelphia -4, and Toronto on the money line. That's gonna be your 3-team parlay for Thursday in the NBA. Well, somebody had messaged me and asked me like, do you do overs and unders? You know what? I don't like doing unders. I like doing overs. And the overs and unders are tricky, man. You know what I'm saying? They tricky and shit. And sometimes I'm like, if you ain't gonna go over, just leave the game alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because with all this scoring in the NBA, it's gonna go over. You might look at a over, like say, I seen an over in the NBA, it was like 245 points. And you would think, like, damn, 245 points? There ain't no way in hell that's going over. Man, that shit went over without overtime. 4 quarters, that shit went over. It's just because the NBA, man, like they ain't calling no fouls. They letting these players, they letting you play and shit. You know what I'm saying? They letting these guys play and they ain't calling no fouls like that for real. It got to be like a major foul for them to blow the whistle and shit. Other than that, they letting these players run up and down the court all goddamn night. The defense don't come into the playoffs. That's when you take the unders. Unders come in the playoffs because that's when you don't see both teams scoring 248 points or 245 points together in the playoffs. You don't see that. They play lockdown defense in the playoffs. So the regular season, it's wide open in the regular season. That's why just scoring is out of control. And then I got a pet peeve with these gambling companies like Bet GM. Who else I seen on TV? Bet GM. Uh, is it DraftKings too? Yeah, I think it's DraftKings. Bet GM, DraftKings, and I think they the only two that does this. They hire actors to play on TV like they be betting and shit. Like, I just be laughing, man, because I'm like, Jamie Foxx don't goddamn gamble, man. Motherfucking Kevin Garnett don't motherfucking gamble. They don't motherfucking gamble, man. In real life, they don't do that shit in real life. That's just acting. Them motherfuckers is acting, man. Same thing with Kevin Hart. He don't motherfucking bet a goddamn dollar on motherfucking sports. But they put this out there to make you think like, oh, Jamie Foxx, he betting on the games. Man, Jamie Foxx ain't betting on no goddamn game, man. These guys they paid. They already paid. They don't gamble on sports. They paid. You know what I'm saying? Like they just playing a role like they gamble on their phones every day and shit. They don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? The gambling companies, if they were smart, they should go get regular people in the streets that gamble every day. Put them in your motherfucking commercials. I want to see real gamblers on a commercial, man. If you talking about gambling, I want to see a real gambler, not no actor that plays like he gambling on his phone and shit. And then when they show you the phone, it it don't even look real. Like it don't even look real and shit. When he show you the phone and he got the little pictures and shit on the phone, that shit ain't motherfucking real, man. Like that should be pissing me off, man. Cause I'm like, you up here portraying like you motherfucking gamble and you don't gamble shit. You or motherfucking Kevin Garnett. Y'all don't goddamn gamble. Y'all don't put no money on this shit. It's just a motherfucker came through and paid y'all. Like, look, we want y'all to act like y'all dropping parlays and same game parlays and overs and unders and you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't betting shit. That's why I don't fuck with MGM. I don't fuck with Bet MGM at all. Shit. Because I'm like, man, you know, I ain't paying Jamie Foxx. I'm not paying Jamie Foxx on the app. I want to see real gamblers, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see real gamblers, man. Real gamblers, not nobody acting and shit. Real. You know, you gotta hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, man. You know, we got today's special, 6 for 25, college basketball. I just wish they would just, go get real people that gamble. I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? Just go get real people to gamble, put them on TV. I want to see real people gamble, not no actor that I know ain't gambling. That's I don't even use the BetGM app because I'm like I'm not paying motherfucking Jamie Foxx. I'm not paying motherfucking Kevin Garnett. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I put my money with companies that ain't got no commercials. Man, I backed it up yesterday. What are you talking about? You ain't see my 3-team parlay that I put on this page, man. It cashed. I don't just do talking, man. I put actions behind this, brother. Actions, 3-team parlay. Go check my page, man. And check my page, man. I'm coming out winners yesterday, man. Winners. I'm giving out winners over here, man. Cashing out people yesterday. A whole bunch of people cashed out yesterday. And I just put up a 3-team parlay for Thursday in the NBA. OKC +3. This is what I'm going to put on my page. This is going to be the 3-team parlay for Thursday in the NBA. OKC +3, Philadelphia -4, and Toronto on the money line. That's your 3-team parlay for Thursday. Locks. 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 That's all I got over here is motherfucking locks. Winners. Locks and winners, baby. Locks and winners. Yeah, that's the key. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay consistent, man. That's the key. That's the key, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the key. That's the key. Got to stay consistent. You right about that. You ain't never lied about that, man. You know? But when you know what I'm saying, when you in the trenches like me, I stay doing research, man. You know what I'm saying? I stay in the lab, constantly in the lab. Every day I'm in the lab, man. Every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day, buddy. Every day. You know. But we gonna win today. You know what I'm saying? We won yesterday. We gonna win today. We're gonna win tonight. Then we're gonna come back and do it all over again tomorrow. But it's a decent card in college basketball today. It ain't the full slate like they do on Tuesdays and Fridays, but hey, I picked out some winners though. You know what I'm saying? I picked out some winners, man. I would have hit 2 parlays yesterday if Furman would have covered from me. I had Furman on a different ticket. I had Furman linked in on a 10-teamer yesterday, and they could not cover that goddamn spread, man. They could not cover that shit, man. Almost lost the goddamn game. Yeah, man. Man, I go a whole lot of hard work, man. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't understand this capping business, man. It ain't easy, bro. It's not easy at all, man. That shit complicated. You know what I'm saying? It's complicated. It take time. Like you gotta be patient. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be patient with this, man. Because I tell everybody, gambling is not a sprint. It's a marathon, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a marathon, bro. You're gonna have your ups and downs in sports gambling. You're gonna have your ups and downs. But my goal and what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay consistent, man. I'm trying to stay consistent with this. I want you to win every time out. Like every time I drop a play, I'm 1000% confident in this play, or I wouldn't even be dropping it. You know what I'm saying? I don't be dropping plays just to be dropping plays. When I drop a play, I'm 1000% on these plays. I want you to win. You know what I'm saying? I want you to win. I want you to come up. I want you to win. I want you to come up so you could be like, Go Parlay King Sports, man. He made me a winner today, man. You know what I'm saying? He gave me some winners and shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I go on other people's pages, especially sports gambling pages, and I be seeing people giving out losers all day long. They give out losers all day long and shit. And they got a way bigger page than me, but they be giving out losers every day. And I just be like, man, it's sad, man. Like you sit over here with 200,000 subscribers and they think that you giving out winners, but you out here giving out losers. And it's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad, man. I put hard work in this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I stay up to 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, man, capping games. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a real capper, man. I do deep research for hours while people sleeping. While you was asleep at 2, 3 o'clock this morning, I was in the lab doing lab work with this college basketball today. I stay in the lab, man. I stay in the lab. Stay in the lab. Make sure you tap into that 3-team parlay for Thursday in the NBA down there. You know, I want you to win. I don't want you to lose. You know what I'm saying? I hate losing. I hate motherfucking losing. I want to win every time I drop a play. I want to win that bet. I want to win. So that's why I go research for like 6 hours in a row, 6 hours straight, trying to find the winners. Trying to find the winners, man. My clients know. They know, man. I feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? But I give out parlays for free. You know what I'm saying? On my YouTube page. You know, I give out parlays every day on my YouTube page, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, most people can't. I mean, $25 ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to the next man, it might be a lot. And I understand that, but you're not only just paying for my picks, you're paying for my time that I put into these picks. You know what I'm saying? My research. You know, you want somebody to do research on your plays if you paying for it. You know what I'm saying? You want this shit to be 100. You just don't want nobody giving you anything. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you just got to be weary. You got to be weary of cappers that give out plays every day for free and stuff. And I'm like, you know, I give out some plays. I'm talking about the cappers that be giving out 10-team parlay, 11-team parlays, and wild shit. I seen a dude yesterday on Twitter. He posted it was a 20-team parlay and shit. He posted a 20-team parlay and then he tagged a whole bunch of people into the tweet, and he was telling everybody to tap into these plays, and all these people tap into them plays, and they went down on the first game. They went down on the first game and shit. And it was like 60, 70 people talking about they was going to tap into them plays and shit. Then you got to see. Then you got to see how long they've been capping. You know what I'm saying? Most of these guys just jumped into it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been on YouTube for years, capping NBA, college basketball, college football, and I do some NHL too. Uh, I don't do baseball, college baseball. I do Major League Baseball though. I do Major League Baseball when it do crack around. So we got Major League Baseball, we got college basketball, we got college football. I got NBA and the NFL. You know what I'm saying? I kept all five sports. You got some guys that just they only an expert in one sport. I'm an expert in all five sports. I stay locked in. I'm constantly doing research every day. I'm doing it's just nonstop research, man. Like nonstop research, like, nonstop research, bro. Nonstop. And I enjoy capping too. Like I enjoy that shit. I love capping. So that's why I can do this for a long time because I love what I do. I love what I do, man. I love capping games, man. Like you can't complain about something that's free. You know what I'm saying? If you get it for free, you can't complain. That's why I be telling people, I'm like, look, if you get some plays for free and they don't come through, you can't complain because it's free. You can't complain about something that's free. You know what I'm saying? So anything that's free, you can't complain about it if you lose. If it win, cool. But like I said, the key to capping is like you said, you gotta be consistent. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you take a loss, you gotta stay consistent. Can you bounce back the next day? That's why I love gambling because you always got another day. Goat Parlay King Sports, man. You catch me on Twitter and Instagram. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and shit. That's why I like gambling because if you lose today, you can always come back tomorrow and get it back tomorrow. That's the beauty of the sport. That's the beauty of gambling is you always got another day. Oh, we had another winner last night too. I forgot all about that. We had a winner, Team Giannis +3. I told people to take Team Giannis +3 last night, and they won. So you know what I'm saying? We winners everywhere yesterday, man. All you gotta do is just tap into my page. You tap into my page on the regular, check my community wall. Every day I put up something. No, it's just me, man. It's just me. Ain't nobody else. Whole team. The whole team. The whole team.
For me to hire other cappers, I have to see they work. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to see they work for me to put somebody on the payroll over here. You got to be as good. You got to be as good or not better than me to get put on that payroll. Most people don't want to do this type of work. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes time. It takes time. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no. This ain't an industry where you can just jump in and be like, okay, I'm a capper today, and it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. First, you got to start off hitting some parlays on your own. You know what I'm saying? You got to get some parlays on your own, multiple parlays on your own for years. And if you accomplish that goal, then you can jump off into, you know what I'm saying, capping games and dropping plays on the internet and stuff like that. It takes years, man. I had hit a 12-team parlay like when I first got off into sports gambling. I didn't know nothing about it. Just somebody told me about it, and then I did research on it, and then I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to try this out. I started putting parlays in my casino because they ain't have online gambling when it wasn't where I was at when I started sports gambling. And then I started putting in parlays. Of course, when you first started, when you first start into anything, you're gonna lose. So I was losing when I first started doing my parlays. I was losing and losing and losing. But when you lose, I look at it as you just getting schooled. You know what I'm saying? Like you getting schooled when you lose. Like you learn when you lose. You can't learn nothing if you win it. You learn in your losses. So I just kept gambling, 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 and then I hit a 12-team parlay. It was in college basketball. I hit a 12-team parlay, and I took it. I took the ticket to the casino, cash out, and in the casino told me I should cap games because they ain't never seen a 12-team parlay before. And once the casino told me I should start capping games, that's when I turned into the parlay. At first, I was parlay king sports. I didn't get the GOAT status until I started winning hella on parlays, and then that's when I went to GOAT. When I'm hitting 10-team parlays, 11-team parlays, 12-team parlays, 9-team parlays, that's when I was like, oh no, we GOAT status now. Yeah, I do think Louisville can cover that 19-point spread. I got it at 20 when it first dropped. When it first dropped, it was at 20. I jumped on that. Sack. Okay, okay, I understand. Yeah, I think Louisville gonna cover that 19. I think last time I looked at the spread, I think it dropped. I think it's at 18 in the hook right now. I still like the 18 in the hook. I like the 18 in the hook. If you get 18, 18 in the hook, 19. I don't know if you can get a 19, but if you can, I take it. I take it because Blue, Blue Devils they overrated, man. They overrated. This ain't the Duke Blue Devils from back in the days when Mike Krzyzewski was on the sidelines and he had the horses that could run you out the gym in like 5 minutes team run you out the gym in 5 minutes. This ain't that Duke team. This Duke team, this Duke team, I swear this has to be one of the weakest Duke teams of all times, man. Like they weak, man. They weak, man. They ain't like the Duke Blue Devils. Like the old Duke Blue Devils with Mike Krzyzewski, they would clobber Louisville. They would clobber Louisville, man. They would clobber them. But this Duke team right here, nah, they missing something, man. This Duke team missing something. It's the same thing with North Carolina. North Carolina and Duke going through something right now. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. But Duke and North Carolina is going through something, man. And I don't know what it is. But they do not play like the old North Carolina and Duke teams. The old North Carolina and Duke teams stay ranked. They stayed in the top 25. This Duke and North Carolina team, they ain't even ranked. They ain't even ranked. I don't even think North Carolina gonna get in the tournament. They were saying North Carolina might not even get in the tournament. And they was ranked number one in the country. When the season started, North Carolina was number one. They was number one. And the reason why they was number one is because they got their point guard coming back. They got their center, and they got a couple of other side pieces to go along with it that was on that team from last year. But one thing they don't got is 3-point shooting. That's why North Carolina is mediocre. Same thing with this Duke Blue Devils team. They mediocre. The odds makers, they look at Louisville, they going off their record. You know what I'm saying? The odds makers going off their record. They was a 20-point underdog. Louisville was a 20-point underdog when they went to Clemson. They was a 20, no, it was Miami, Florida. That's who they was. They was a 20-point dog against Miami, Florida. They went to Miami, Florida, only lost by 8 points. Then they went to Clemson. I think they was a 16, 17-point dog in Clemson, covered that spread comfortable. So you would have thought, okay, you would have thought the odds makers would be like, hold up, man, Louisville, you know what I'm saying? Louisville is playing better now. Like they ain't playing like scrubs. Like, and they just keep dropping out these outrageous spreads, and I'm just jumping on all that shit. Like, man, thank you for giving me 20 points with Louisville odds makers. Thank you and shit. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Jumped on them. I jumped in. When I saw that 20-point spread, man, I almost dropped my phone, man, because I was trying to lock that play in so fast. I was trying to lock it in fast. Right, right. Louisville playing better, man. They playing better. At the beginning of the season, yeah, you was supposed to fade Louisville all day long. They was getting mopped. They was getting ran out the gym within the first 5 minutes of the game. They was getting blown out. Like, at the beginning of the season. Now they playing better basketball now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they beat Clemson. You know, they almost beat Miami, Florida on the road. They almost beat them. That game was tight down the stretch. I looked at the score. Man, Miami, Florida was only up by like 3 points with like 5 minutes left in the game. I'm like, oh, y'all ain't covering. Y'all ain't covering that. You ain't covering that. So I gave you MD short on the money line. but they +2 right now, so you can get them at plus money right now. They plus 110 on the money line. And I gave you Florida A&M +9. Two winners right there, man. Two winners. You want the whole slate? You got to hit me up on Twitter, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Let's do business. I gave you two winners right there. Then I just gave you a three-team parlay for Thursday in the NBA. Make sure you get that, man. I dropped it down there in the comment section. OKC +3, Philadelphia -4, and Toronto on the money line. That's NBA for Thursday. I'm gonna put it up on my page. I'm gonna put it up on my community wall after I get done with this live. I'll drop it. I want you to win, man. I want you to cash out like you did yesterday. I want you to win. MD Shore in Florida A&M. Florida A&M. One of them little small schools in the South. They should be playing Alabama A&M. If I am mistaken. I think they playing Alabama A&M. I think my show is playing. Yeah, MD Shore, they are underdog, man. 2-point underdog. We're gonna get that plus money, man. Plus 115 now. It was at +10. It's at 115 now. Florida A&M. Yeah, they playing Alabama A&M. Florida A&M. They play at 9 o'clock on ESPNU. Florida A&M +9. They one of my. That's one of my low key teams that be covering. They're a cover machine. I tell you another team that's a covering machine that people don't even know. Chicago State. Chicago State, they be covering all them spreads because they got a mediocre record. I think they only won like 5 games, but they cover them spreads. Like they be getting huge spreads, like 22 and a half, 23 points. You know what I'm saying? They be getting outrageous spreads. Now they about to play Gonzaga. It's just imagine what that spread gonna be. It's gonna probably be like 30 something, like Chicago State, 35-point underdog and shit. They gonna cover that shit. They gonna cover that shit. I'm just waiting on that spread to drop. I'm waiting on the odds makers to drop that spread on that game. I think they play tomorrow. Let me look at my shit. I know it's sometime this week because I saw this whole week schedule. Let's see Thursday. Thursday. San Diego Friday. No, man, I saw them on the schedule, man. I saw them on the schedule. I just forgot what day. Nah, man, you like okay, yeah, yeah, Illinois, yeah. I thought you said you like Minnesota. I was about to say, what? Minnesota is garbage. Nah, they don't play this. Maybe they play next week. I saw them on the schedule. I just forgot what day they play. But the Gonzaga play St. Mary's Saturday. No, odds makers they make those spreads 14, try to scare you off of the play. I've been watching Minnesota all year. I'm like, man, Minnesota is garbage. They garbage. The only time you take Minnesota is when they at home playing like playing somebody weak. They play a top team. They ain't gonna hold up. It's at 9 o'clock too. Like the late games, like the real late games. I don't stay up for them, man. I just wait for the final score to come through on my phone. Because these games start up at 10, 11 o'clock. Yeah. I'll be doing research early in the morning at like 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. And it'll come 10, 11 o'clock. I'll be tired. I'll be tired ready, you know what I'm saying? Gonna call it a night. And then I just wake up in the middle of the night and I check the scores after everything final. The 7 o'clock games I stay up for 7, 8, 7, 8, you know, 7, 8 o'clock games. I'll stay up. The 9 o'clock, the 9, 10, and 11 o'clock games. No, I ain't staying up for this shit. Let me know what the final score is. It's the same thing with the NBA All Star game yesterday. I ain't see that shit. I just had Team Giannis +3. I just wanted to know what was the final score. And once it came through on my phone that Team Giannis won, I was like, shit, that's a winner. Like, I ain't even watched the game. I just went back and looked at stats and seen what people did. I seen that Jason Tatum scored 50, 55 points. I mean, everybody was going off. Everybody was going off. Donovan Mitchell went for 40. Tatum go for 55. Jaylen Brown went for 35. Kyrie went for 36. They balled out last night, man. They balled out. I just couldn't watch it because what I'm saying, there wasn't nobody playing no defense. It was basically like it wasn't even a pickup game because in a pickup game you play defense. That was like a scrimmage. Like just go out there with the basketball and do whatever you want to do and shit. Ain't nobody playing no defense. So it's like the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowler got so weak, they doing flag football now, man. That's crazy, man. A professional, the NFL is supposed to be hard body, and y'all up here doing flag football in the Pro Bowl. That's some high school shit, man. Like, we used to do that shit in high school, play flag football and shit. Or yeah, that's what you pull a motherfucker, like you'll have something around your waist, and then somebody get close to you and they'll pull your it was a flag on the side of you, and they'll pull it, and then got to end the play or whatever and shit. And they got in a Pro Bowl, they got these Pro Bowl players playing flag football and shit because people don't want to get injured. Talking about, oh, who you gonna get injured if we go out there and play football? Man, if you get on the football field, you injured, you you bound to get injured. So I don't want to hear no injury shit, man. Like the NFL getting soft, man. They getting soft, man. They getting soft. And whenever if the NFL thinking about changing the rules as far as like hitting, Tom, if they go to some, we gonna go flag football shit. You grab the guy's flag on the side of his jersey, and we're gonna end the play like that. If they go to that shit, I'm done with the NFL. I never watch the NFL ever again if they go to that flag football soft shit. Like this supposed to be, we're supposed to be out here hitting. You know what I'm saying? Injuries gonna happen, man. This football, it's a physical sport, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a physical sport. Injuries gonna happen. Now, I don't want to hear shit about, oh, if I go out there and play hard, I can get injured. Man, you can get injured in a goddamn regular season game, man. What the hell you talking about, man? That's another thing too I don't like about this this new NBA shit. All these guys don't even be playing, man. Like you'll put your money on a team thinking that everybody gonna play and shit, and then you get word like 5 minutes before the game that 3-star players ain't playing tonight. They sitting out tonight because they want a low management and shit. Man, that's some bullshit, bro. I hate this new NBA shit, bro. With this low management shit. I hate that shit, bro. I hate that. Man, you get paid $50 motherfucking million a year. Fuck you talking about low management, man. People to pay top dollar to get in this goddamn arena to see you. And 5 minutes before the game start, you tell motherfuckers, oh, I'm sitting out today because I'm low management and shit. When I just paid fucking $300 to get through the goddamn door to see you, and you gonna sit up here and load management and shit, man, that's some bullshit, bro. They should find, the NBA should find players for sitting out, man. Like if you ain't legit hurt, I'm talking about legit hurt. You blew your Achilles out. You broke your ankle. You can't walk. I mean some serious shit. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't injured on some serious shit, you need to get your ass out there, man. That's why I like the old NBA, man. Kobe never sat out because my finger hurt today. I'm gonna sit out and shit. These NBA players soft, man. If they get a nick on their goddamn foot, they sitting out for 3 motherfucking months and shit. I like the old NBA, man. I like the old NBA. Michael Jordan played every goddamn game. He didn't sit out because load management. Oh, I played too many games I played too many minutes last night. This a back to back. I'm gonna sit out this game. Like, so I feel the NBA should do it like this. If you don't play, you don't get paid. That's how they should do that shit. You want to sit out, you don't get paid for this game. You don't get paid for this game. You sit out, you load management, you don't get paid. You don't get no check today. That's what they should start doing. If they start doing it like that, I guarantee you the motherfuckers will be out there every goddamn game. It's an 82 game season, and you got guys sitting out for motherfucking 35 motherfucking games and shit. Like that's bullshit. Especially when you paid your money to come see these guys and then they sit out and shit. But with the NBA, like you gotta wait till like you gotta check the motherfucking injury report. Like, is these guys gonna play today? You know what I'm saying? They get paid all this money, man. If somebody was paying me 25, $30 million a year to play fucking basketball, I'm showing up every goddamn game, man. I'm getting 30 million a year, fully guaranteed. I'm showing up for every goddamn game. See what it is, the NBA players, they get so much motherfucking money, they comfortable. They ain't got to play. They ain't got to play, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to play. Yeah, I told you Illinois, man. You know what I'm saying? Minnesota is garbage. Minnesota is trash, man. Minnesota is like Ohio State. They just like Ohio State and shit. They can't score. They don't have enough scoring, you know what I'm saying, to stay within the game. Basically checked out of the season for real. Minnesota ain't going, they ain't going to no tournament. They ain't going to the tournament. They ain't even going to the NIT tournament. Like, they ain't even going to that shit. The teams that go to the NIT, it's the teams that was on the bubble and shit. Yeah, man. Once the casino told me I should start capping games, that's when I started capping games. I couldn't believe they ain't never seen a 12-team parlay. I'm like, man, you ain't never seen a 12-team parlay? You a casino. They're like, man, we ain't never seen that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't seen that. I was like, wow. It is rare. You know what I'm saying? How many people you know that hit a 12-team parlay? You know how hard that is? That shit hard, man. If it was easy, everybody be hitting 12-team parlays every day. Every day. They'll be broke if you can hit 12-team parlays on a regular. It wouldn't even be no goddamn sports gambling. They'll be broke. But it's hard. You know, when I first got off into this, man, they told me don't do parlays. They was like, man, don't do parlays, man. Ain't no line on the game. You need to go to what's up, Junior? Hey, you need to go to a different uh gambling website, man. You know what I'm saying? If the line ain't up, you need to go to DraftKings. I guarantee you it's up on DraftKings. Go to DraftKings, go to FanDuel. I bet you it's up on FanDuel. I'm looking at it right now on my phone. It's spread up on my phone. You just gotta shop with somebody else, man. Shop with somebody else. I guarantee you it's up on DraftKings. I guarantee you that's up. They got that game up on DraftKings. I guarantee you that. Yeah, see, I ain't never heard of them before. Bet any sports. Yeah, I ain't never heard of them. I only mess with DraftKings and FanDuel. Oh, my best bet is MD Shore. MD Shore on the money line. That's plus 115. And then Florida A&M. +9. Those my best bets for free plays. If you want the full schedule, the full slate as far as the 16 parlay that I sent out to my clients, you hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, man. We do business on that. But just for the purpose of this video, like I said, Florida A&M +9, and the free play was MD Sure on the money line. It's +115. I wish it was +115 when I put the play in. When I put it in, it was a pick 'em. It was a pick 'em when I dropped it on YouTube yesterday. And then I went back and looked at it this morning, and here they are, a 2-point underdog. So we getting plus money with them. Man, they should have it up now, man. Like, what do you gotta wait on? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't mess with them off. I don't mess with no sports books like that, man. You're supposed to have a whole schedule of games up right now. Like, what you waiting on? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even like them type books because if you crack them off, you might not even get paid and shit. They might tell you we ain't got no money to pay you and all that. So I stick with companies that I know, you know, ain't gonna be no bull crap if you win. DraftKings, FanDuel, Barstool. Those are the three sports books that I work with. Barstools, DraftKings, and FanDuel. Everybody else, I don't even mess with them. I don't mess with Bet MGM because they got Jamie Foxx and yeah, Florida A&M +9. Yeah, they're playing Alabama A&M. Yeah, Florida A&M +9, and then MD Shore, MDE Shore. That's the name of the team. They in the MEAC conference. They play at 7:30. Yeah, those are the only three books that I work with, man. Anything else other than that, I ain't messing with you, right? Especially if I ain't seen you on TV or advertisements on YouTube or something like that. If I ain't seen you on no advertisement on YouTube, Twitter about to have they about to let Twitter is about to run marijuana ads on Twitter. Shit, it's coming. It's coming, man. I do hockey every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, but all my clients, they like NBA, NFL, college basketball, college football. I don't have too many clients that really like hockey, so I don't even jump off into the hockey. If I had some clients that, if they always kept asking me like, hey, can I get some hockey players? I'll jump off into NHL. But all my clients, they like remember the five sports I told you: NBA, college basketball, college football, NFL, and baseball, Major League Baseball. That's coming right. That's coming right around the corner. Yeah, Maryland East Shore. Yeah, yeah, I know. That's the beauty of that pick. That's the beauty of the pick. Both of those teams are garbage. You know what I'm saying? They both garbage. But East Shore is gonna win the game. That's the only thing we care about is them winning the game. You know what I'm saying? I already know they both garbage. But I'm telling you who gonna win the game. That's the only thing we care about. Who gonna win the game? They gonna win that game. It ain't like we picking them to win the NCAA tournament. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't picking them to win the NCAA tournament. We just want them to win tonight. Yeah. Yeah, man, that NBA, man, that All Star game was a scrimmage, man. It was a scrimmage. That's why I said, like, that's why I told people to take the points. I'm like, man, take these 3 points that the odds makers giving us, because it's gonna be a scrimmage. Take the points. We ain't even need the points. They won the game outright. They'll never take the All Star game serious. They're gonna take this second half of the NBA series because some of these teams ain't even in playoff contention. Man, the score was like 189 to 175 or something like that. I'm about to pull it up. I know it went over. I know that game went over. It was 184 to 175. The over was 324. I know that shit go. Yeah, it went over. 184 to 175. No defense whatsoever. I was waiting on one of them guys to crack 200. Let me see one of y'all crack 200 one time. Another thing about the NBA All Star format, I don't like how it is where they just pick players and put them on a team. It should be the East versus the West, like the old school NBA. You know what I'm saying? The best from the West play the best from the East, and that's how they should do it. LeBron changed this format up because LeBron used to take losses in the All Star game. He used to get blown out in the All Star game. So LeBron changed the format to, oh, I want to be able to pick players from the West, and you know what I'm saying, like that. So the NBA let him do it. Change the format. I remember where they used to let you wear your jersey in the All Star game. Whatever team that you was on, you used to wear that jersey. It wasn't no one color. Everybody got on one color for the West, and the other team got on another color from the East. Everybody had on their jerseys. I remember those days, man. Those was the great days in the NBA, man. Yeah, they be on their period, man. They play when they want to play. If they get a little injury, I'm talking about if they get a hangnail on their goddamn finger, they out for fucking 2 months. That's how soft these NBA players is. If they get a hangnail on their finger, they out for 2 fucking months. Understandable. Yeah, that was a no brainer though. You take the over in the All Star game because you know it ain't gonna be no defense. It's complicated. The NBA complicated if you don't follow the NBA. If you don't follow the NBA every day, then yeah, it's gonna be complicated. It's gonna be complicated to you. But I follow the NBA every day, all day, even in the off season when they ain't playing. I'm still following the NBA, following trades. You know what I'm saying? I stay locked in. Yeah, man, they get a hangnail on their finger, man. They out for 2 months, man. And then uh these gambling companies, like these NBA teams, they don't even tell you who playing until like 5 minutes before the game start. Like you'll go put your money down on these games right now, and then when game time comes, 5 minutes before game time, they'll tell you a crucial player ain't playing today. Oh, these two-star players ain't playing today. Uh, they played too much last night in the back-to-back. I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. When y'all get paid 30, $40 million a year, man, I need you to show up every goddamn game, man. And that's the thing that these NBA players don't understand, man. That people is out here betting they hard-earned money on this shit, and they need you to play, man. I don't need for you to sit out and shit. You got the whole off season to relax. You got the whole off season to relax, bro. When it come to game time, I need you to get your ass out there. Ain't no NBA today. The NBA Thursday. NBA Thursday. I put a 3-team parlay for Thursday in the NBA. It's in the comments. It's all the way at the top. Go back. Your OKC +3, Philadelphia -4, and Toronto on the money line. That was the 3-team parlay for Thursday. That's the 3-team parlay for Thursday. I'm gonna put it up on my page when I get done with this live. Gonna get this money, man. NBA Thursday. We're gonna get paid tonight in college basketball, just like we got paid yesterday in college basketball. I'm gonna try to do it again today, man. The only thing I don't like about this college basketball is it don't start till 6 o'clock. I like it when it was at 12. You know what I'm saying? Game started at 12. They gonna have to work harder in the second half because half these teams, some of these teams ain't even in playoff contention. So this second half of the NBA season, man, this gonna be the best basketball that we gonna see before the playoffs. The second half of the season, because some of these teams ain't even in contention. Hey, yeah, they got a tall task, but shit, I believe in Donovan Mitchell, man. I'm about to buy a Donovan Mitchell jersey. I believe in Donovan Mitchell. He's an animal. Donovan Mitchell is an animal. Anytime you can put up 71 points in a real NBA game, man, you an animal, man. Donovan Mitchell is an animal. He a dog. He was worth everything that Cleveland gave up to get him. He was worth all that plus more. Utah should have got. They should have got a package like they got for Rudy Gobert for Donovan Mitchell. I'd have stripped Cleveland down. Cleveland probably would have had to give me like 6 first-round draft picks. I need 6 first-round draft picks for Donovan Mitchell. I need 6 first-round draft picks for Donovan Mitchell, man. For real, man. And I don't even think Cleveland got that for Donovan Mitchell. They got a haul, but I mean Utah. I don't even think Utah got all that. Man, look, you know what? I ain't got no faith in Kevin Durant. I ain't got no faith in Kevin. I ain't got no faith. Plus Phoenix. traded away all their pieces to get him. They traded all their pieces to get Kevin Durant. A guy that's what Durant got what probably what 4 more years left in the NBA. They gave away all that capital, all their young players for Kevin Durant. I wouldn't have did the trade if I was Phoenix. I wouldn't have did it. I probably would have tried to trade Chris Paul. Chris Paul, oh, see, if you would have had Chris Paul from 3 years ago, I would have said, yeah, Phoenix, watch out for Phoenix. But CP3, he old, man. He old. You know what I'm saying? He old. So I'm not expecting Phoenix to do nothing. They gonna get to the playoffs. But I ain't expecting them to do nothing. I ain't putting no money on them to win the championship though. Hell no. That's only like 3 teams that I'll put some money on to win the championship. Yeah, that ain't enough, man. Yeah, man. Celtics. Uh, when Jalen Brown is when he fully healthy, Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum, man, that tandem is hard. That's gonna be hard to be out there in the East. That's gonna be hard, man. That's gonna be hard. But they ain't no lock to get to the finals though. Like Boston ain't no lock to get to the finals. Just because they the number one seed in the West don't mean they gonna get to the finals. That don't mean shit. That don't mean a goddamn thing. Donovan Mitchell could get to the finals. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland can get there and shit. All right. Philadelphia can get to the finals. Who gonna stop Embiid? You know what I'm saying? Like who gonna stop him, man? I think Embiid is MVP for this year. I think Embiid is the MVP, man. Yeah, Milwaukee. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like what I'm seeing from Milwaukee. Man. I don't like. And then Giannis, he just injured his wrist. I think his wrist messed up and shit. So if you ain't got a fully healthy Giannis, you ain't going nowhere. He just messed his wrist up. I know he played. I think he played. He only played 20 seconds last night in that game, and he checked out. His wrist messed up, man. You know what I'm saying? He messed his wrist up, man. Chris Middleton's back, but he don't look like the old Chris Middleton. He don't look like the old Chris Middleton, man. Like he's still a baller, but he don't look like the old Chris Middleton. The old Chris Middleton was a beast. I don't see that from him, man. Plus, they got him coming off the bench. He ain't even starting right now. They got him coming off the bench. And I don't like that. Yeah, we're gonna see in the second half, man. We're gonna see. Yeah. Fully healthy. If you ain't got Giannis fully healthy, man, Milwaukee ain't going nowhere. Man. Ain't going nowhere without a fully healthy Giannis. I'm saying who gonna stop Embiid from Milwaukee? Like if Milwaukee see Philadelphia, who gonna stop Embiid? Like you gonna put Brook Lopez on him? He gonna be in foul trouble. Brook Lopez too slow on his feet to check Joel Embiid. What type of shit is that? The Lakers, man, the Lakers ain't even in playoff contention, man. They 13th in the West. It's over for the Lakers, bro. It's over for the Lakers, man. I don't see no path for them getting in. Like, they behind Portland. I think. Let me look at the standings. I'm about to pull up the standings. Lakers 13th. They behind Portland and Utah. They one game behind Portland, 2 games behind Utah, and they behind OKC. Right now, OKC will be in the play-in. It'll be Golden State versus OKC in the play-in. And we're gonna see. I know one thing, they gotta start winning now. Lakers gotta start. If they want to get to the playoffs, they gotta start winning now. Starting Thursday, they play Golden State. They gotta start winning, man. If they don't start winning now, they ain't going to the playoffs. Me, truthfully, I don't think they're gonna get there, man. Yeah, they got rid of Westbrook. I still don't think they're gonna make the playoffs though. LeBron don't play no defense. LeBron don't play no defense. I think Anthony Davis gonna get traded in the offseason. Anthony Davis don't like LeBron James for real. He don't like LeBron for real. Yeah, Lakers ain't getting in the playoffs, man. They ain't getting in there. Portland will make it before motherfucking Lakers will make it. Hey, Kawhi can't count them out. They got the fourth seed. Clippers got the fourth seed. Playoffs start right now. The Clippers are playing. Clippers will be playing Minnesota for the first round. No, they were playing the four player. I think the four player. They keep playing New Orleans. LeBron is an animal. I couldn't believe he broke the all-time scoring record, y'all. I couldn't believe that. My best friend told me he was gonna break that record 5 years ago. I ain't believe him. Shit. He told me that 5 years ago. He was like, man, LeBron gonna break the all-time scoring record. I was like, get the fuck out of here. He too far away. He told me this 5 years ago. And he did that shit. He did that shit. To break that record, you gotta come in the NBA at 18 years old. You gotta be 18 years old to break that. You gotta come in the NBA at 18. Hey, the Kings are all right. The Kings are all right. The Sacramento Kings got the third. They got the third best record in the West. It's been a long time since you've seen Sacramento number 3 in the West. They number 3 in the West. I can't believe it. The last time I saw Sacramento in the playoffs, is when they had Chris Webber and Mike Bibby and Stojakovic. You got to go all the way back to the 2000s, the early 2000s. That's the last time Sacramento been in the playoffs. Mike Brown doing a hell of a job, boy. He doing a hell of a job. Shoot. I would have never thought that Sacramento would have the number 2 seed in the West, especially by All-Star break anyway. Yeah, man, Sacramento, they surprised a whole lot of people. Got no Stephen Curry, ain't no Golden State. Curry injured. He out with a serious injury and shit. So if Golden State ain't got if they ain't got a fully healthy Curry going into the playoffs, I don't think they're gonna I don't think they're gonna go. You need a healthy Curry to win the West. I don't think they're gonna win the West again. I think it's gonna be somebody else. Somebody else gonna win the West. Shit, John Morant would kept his mouth closed. They wouldn't. They probably wouldn't. You wouldn't even saw Kyrie and Durant in the West. John Morant went on TV and said, you don't fear nobody in the West. They like, okay, should have never told the NBA that. But yeah, they probably do want the championship. But if you don't have a healthy Stephen Curry, bro, you can't win without Curry. You need a healthy Curry. He injured. Curry injured right now. They said he's gonna be out for weeks. That's what they said. They said Curry's gonna be out for weeks, man. Shoulder, he got a shoulder and something else going on. Shit. Okay. He injured. He ain't even playing. He ain't fine. He ain't even playing. He ain't even playing the All Star game last night. That's why I know he injured. He got a serious injury, man. If you don't play in the All Star game, you seriously injured. I don't even think nobody from Golden State was on the All Star team. Yeah, you could say that. Mahomes is an animal. They shot Mahomes up with that shit at halftime. They're like, hold up, we're gonna hit your ass with this motherfucker. We're gonna numb your goddamn foot. Yeah, he was injured. They numbed that shit. They hit him with that juice at halftime. They hit Patrick Mahomes with that juice at halftime. He came out looking like he was never injured. That's that good old juice. He feeling the after effects of it now because they wore off now and shit. Like, he feeling that shit now. He beasted through that shit, man. I thought it was over with for him when they played Jacksonville and dude rolled on his ankle and shit. I thought it was over. I I ain't put no money on Golden State till I see Curry healthy. I need to see him fully healthy before I put some money on him, man. I think he'll be back for playoffs though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think he'll be back before the playoffs, but I need to see him out there for, you know what I'm saying, a couple of games. I gotta see how he looks and shit. Yeah, WWE, yeah, that shit fake as fuck. I don't even watch wrestling. Wrestling fake as a motherfucker, man. That shit scripted. The NBA scripted too. Shit. It's just like the NFL, man. All that shit scripted for real, man. Like the NBA commissioner know who gonna win the NBA championship. He already know who gonna win that shit. You know, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let that shit play out. You know what I'm saying? But he know who gonna win that shit. Trust me. But the Eagles, man, I don't know what the fuck happened to them, man. Like they couldn't stop Mahomes for shit. Mahomes kept going down the field, scoring touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. I'm like, man, where was that defense at that I saw? Uh, favored in what? In the NBA? Or favored in the NBA or college basketball? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. The players, yeah, they be fucking shit. It's all scripted, man. We just hope we on the right side, man. We on the right side. I like betting on college basketball because I know you playing tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't no guessing which player playing and which player ain't playing. No, I know all y'all playing tonight because you're trying to get to the next level. So I know you playing. NBA, NBA, man. Lord. There's a couple of teams that I'm looking at in the NBA. I'm gonna be looking at Boston in the second half. I'm gonna be looking at Philadelphia in the second half. I'm gonna be looking at Cleveland in the NBA. My favorite in the West, I like. It's a couple of teams in the West that I like. I like the Clippers. I like the Clippers. I like Dallas. I like Clippers, Dallas. And my third team would be Denver. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know where that Philadelphia defense went from. I don't know where it went from, man. Like that defense. Where was that defense at that I saw in the NFC Championship game? That's the defense I thought was going to show up in the Super Bowl. That defense was non-existent. I mean, Mahomes did whatever he wanted to do against y'all, man, and y'all couldn't stop him, man. He going up and down the field on y'all, and y'all supposed to. If Philadelphia was supposed to have the number one ranked defense in the league, and you letting this guy just go up and down the field all day long, shit, you couldn't even get no pressure on him, shit. Like that defense let Jalen Hurts down, man. Jalen Hurts balled out, man. The Nets, man, they ain't got nobody out there. They ain't got nobody. They ain't got nobody. The Nets got a whole bunch of role players and stuff, man. I ain't putting no face for them. If you got any futures on the Nets, you better go cash that out. Now, they ain't going nowhere. Yeah, was supposed to be more value and shit, man. I ain't like that Pro Bowl. I ain't like that Pro Bowl. I ain't even watch it. I caught the highlights on YouTube. I ain't even watch that shit, man. Once I heard that he was going to that flag football bullshit, I'm like, hell, that's high school shit. That's high school shit. If y'all players worrying about getting injured, you shouldn't even step on the football field. Y'all know if you step on this football field, you got a chance of getting injured. Everybody know that shit. They should just, what the NFL should do. If you ain't gonna play the the uh the Pro Bowl like a regular game, they should just get rid of the Pro Bowl and just select guys for, you know what I'm saying, to the Pro Bowl and shit, but don't have no game. That's what they should do. Cause I don't want to see no goddamn motherfucking uh I don't want to see no flag football. Not with no NFL players. No, hell no. I don't want to see that shit. NFL, they out here with motherfucking hats on and shit. Like, that's not no Pro Bowl to me, man. That's some bullshit. That's some straight up bullshit. Same thing go with this XFL shit. That's some bullshit. I'm I'm not putting a dollar on the XFL, man. I know people want to see football. That's cool. But I'm not dropping a dollar on that shit. That XFL some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They just brought that into existence so you can lose your money on some shit that you don't even know. You don't even know none of these players out here playing football on this unofficial high school field and shit. Like, nah, hell. They looking for suckers to bet on that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they looking for somebody to bet on that shit so they can take your goddamn money and shit. I wouldn't put a dollar on that shit, bro. Yeah, I do baseball. Yeah, when baseball start up, I'm gonna be putting out baseball players. But yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Because when everything go over with, only thing left is baseball. Like once NBA over with, college basketball over with, it's gonna be nothing but baseball. That's all we're gonna have. It's gonna be ridiculous baseball until college football come back around in September. But it's gonna be a stretch where we're gonna have like 6 months of baseball. No, I do cap baseball. Right. Once you start off, yeah, I cap baseball. Yeah, I cap baseball, man. I follow baseball, man. You know what I'm saying? I follow baseball. Even though it's a long sport, I follow. Aaron Rodgers going to the Cowboys. I wouldn't be hey, ain't no telling shit. Dak did good though, for real. He just didn't advance, but he did win a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? He won a playoff game and shit. They booed Dak in the Super Bowl and shit. They showed Dak he was collecting an award for stuff that he did off the field, and they booed him. Which I thought was some bull crap. How you gonna boo yo? That's your quarterback, man. You know what I'm saying? He won y'all a playoff game. I don't know about that. I ain't no fan of the XFL. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, if you ain't NFL, I ain't messing with you. I ain't putting no money on that. Who is the quarterback for them? I don't even know who the quarterback is. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even know who. I don't even know who the quarterback is. I don't know who the wide receivers is. I don't know who you got on defense. Like it's just too many question marks to be dropping money on something that you don't know nothing about. Like, you don't know who quarterbacking, who the running back is, the offensive line, defensive line, special teams. You don't know. It's It's basically like you just throwing your money out the window and hoping that it come back to you. Shit, you bet your money on the XFL. So I advise people like don't put your money on XFL. You know what I'm saying? We got other sports going right now. Put your money on. I know it's past players, but I don't know who out there. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know who out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't putting no money on that shit, bro. I put my money on something that I know, like college basketball, the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like I know who out there. XFL, I don't know who out there. XFL is like the big the big three. When the NBA season over with and you see the big three with all the old NBA players playing half court basketball, I don't like the XFL, so that's why I don't even cap it. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, he do need to retire some shit because he ain't gonna win shit. He ain't gonna win back. You know what I'm saying? Con all those people out there in Green Bay, you $100 million, they gave you $100 million, and you said telling the motherfuckers, you don't know if you're gonna show up for training camp next year and all that shit, man. I would have traded Aaron Rodgers 2 years ago. I'm gonna take the year where I would have traded him. I would have traded him with the year where he had the number one seed and throughout the whole playoffs, and he lost to Tom Brady at home in the second round. I would have traded him after that season. That was the year Tom Brady went and won the Super Bowl and shit. I would have traded Aaron Rodgers then, man. Fresh off of the playoffs, I would have traded his ass because I'm like, we had the number one seed throughout the whole playoffs and you let Tom Brady come up in here, his first year with Tampa Bay, come up in here in Lambeau and take you down. I'd have traded his ass. He ain't been to he got that one Super Bowl. Green Bay, they can't get past that one Super Bowl that he won. Green Bay, what, 2010? He won that Super Bowl in 2010, 2011, some shit like that. They still holding out hope that he can take them to the promised land. That shit over with, man. That shit is over with, man. I look at Aaron Rodgers. I look at Aaron Rodgers like he Derek Carr. That's how I look at him. Like Aaron Rodgers, you just a Derek Carr. That's all you is. You just a Derek Carr and shit. Yeah. Yeah. I never had no faith in Aaron Rodgers. I remember somebody was telling me, like when the playoffs had came around, and somebody was telling me, like, "Hey man, you should put some money on Green Bay to win it all and shit." And I was like, "Hell no!" I'm like, hell no. You put your faith in Aaron Rodgers? Like, man, Aaron Rodgers gonna choke right before your motherfucking eyes and shit, man. Hell no. And what he do? They ain't even make the playoffs. They ain't even make the playoffs and shit. Like, they lost to Detroit at home. You all you had to do was beat Detroit and you in the playoffs. You let motherfucking Aaron Golf come down to Green Bay and outplay you on your own field. Yeah, I ain't no fan of the XFL, man. I ain't no fan of. I don't even watch it. Like, I don't even watch the XFL. It come on TV. I don't even watch that shit, man. Like, I don't even watch it. I ain't even see one highlight of the XFL. Like, I, it's irrelevant to me. XFL is irrelevant, man. It's irrelevant. There ain't nothing about the XFL to get me excited. None of that. I just wait. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm just waiting until the NFL season come back around, man. You know what I'm saying? Wait, I can wait. I ain't no football head. You know what I'm saying? I can wait. I can wait. I ain't putting no money on the XFL. They fuck around and go bankrupt right after the season. Shit, right after the season over with, they done took everybody money, and then they come on TV talking about, oh, the conference, the XFL is going back into extinguish because they ain't got no money and shit. All right. So yeah, I ain't put no money in that shit. All right. They won't come up off me. XFL will not come up off me. Oh, college all day long. Yeah, I'm there with college all day. College basketball, NBA, college football, Major League Baseball. Those are my sports. My sports right there. Right. I'm gonna lose my money. I'm gonna at least lose my money to something that I know. You know what I'm saying? Like something that I know. I ain't about to lose my money to something that I don't know nothing about. I don't know who out there, nothing like that. Like, nah, I'm cool. Too many unknowns. But the XFL ain't saying that. They want your money. Like they want you to gamble on this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They put that shit on the ticket and shit. They put that shit on the ticket. I don't need my money. Pass. We got NBA, college basketball. And then March Madness is about to come around. Man, March Madness next month. We basically like 3 weeks away from March Madness. We 3 weeks away from March Madness, man. I'll be back tomorrow, man. Same time. I'll be back to talk about what happened tonight. We'll go over what happened tonight tomorrow. It's a nice little slate of games. Like I said, if you want, if you want this full card that we got going over here, just hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, man. Let's do some business. Let's get this money, man. I'm about to drop these praise on my page for the NBA. I'll catch y'all tomorrow, man.